Hey everyone, good morning. Yay. Okay, get it all out of your system, Lola. They're saying hello, hello. Okay, all done. Thank you. Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. Let me make sure my camera is showing you exactly what I'm looking at. Hey, it's Friday, which is cool in and of itself. But it's also cooler because Fridays at Cricut Chat, we do freebies. And today we are doing actually two freebies because I found this really cool St. Patrick's Day one after I selected this Happy Easter sign from Craft with Sarah. And I'm glad that I'm doing it this way because I want to show you sort of the difference between some websites and how they go about offering freebies. Okay, so this is Craft with Sarah, and then I found this really cool. Let me go back to it wherever it is. Um, I found this really cool St. Patrick's Day SVG for a wreath at likelovedo.com. And what that it was a little bit harder. So I wanted to show you what I ended up doing with that SVG. Okay, so we're going to do both today. We're not going to cut it out because we want to just kind of do this show you how to find it and sort of how to you're going to need to know how to adjust this, and I can't even find it right now. I'm like, what, where is it? But the SVG for Miss Sarah is a crafting with Sarah is easy. It's much easy to download. There is a tutorial, which is what I'm going to be doing for you, and it's going to be a lot easier. Let me show you what I am talking about. This is the Sappy St. Patrick's Day file that I got from the Live. I'm sorry, it's likelovedo.com. I actually then added a few things, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So I added a few things, including this duotone layer of duotone green, which really gave it a lot of substance. I only added one layer here, and I felt like it was too thin. So then I went back and I actually put loose glitter on here. Oh, what a mess. So I decided instead to cut out an extra layer. I also cut out an extra layer on the back, and it really gives it a lot more substance. And so I feel like it's going to last year to year, where this one could curl or something. So we're going to talk about that. Then the Craft with Sarah one, which is an oversized Happy Easter that we're going to be doing, and it's just one of her lovely oversized signs, and I'll show you the back so you can see how it's put together. This one is just a whole bunch of layers. You don't need to cut out uh, big layers. They're just small pieces, and you just have to piece them all together. So the emphasis on this one is going to be the putting together part. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. I wanted to tell you also, going forward, we're going to be doing a couple of things on Saturday night. I'm going to pop in just for a little while to talk about cutaway cards because they're really cool. And I finally found my cutaway cards, so I wanted to show you them. So we're going to do that on Saturday. I haven't scheduled it yet. On Sunday, I'm hoping to go over to Wendy's. She has my mug press, and I found some extra mugs. So I thought that we could do some mugs. We could do, perhaps we can do the infusible ink with the infusible ink pens that we were talking about the other day. It's a technique that I developed um, last year, and it's really kind of cool. And I've done several mugs with it. In fact, here's one that I did. This is an infusible ink design with a pen, infusible ink pen that I wrote on, and I put it on this mug, and it came out really cool. And it's very interesting how to do it, and it's possible for you to take both of those and mix them together. I'm also gonna jump into the UV resin um, with alcohol inks and Cricut vinyl. I ordered my UV resin kit. I know that's something that people have really been enjoying on the internet. So we're going to be doing that. I have products coming for the new stencil material from Cricut. So we have this brand new smart stencil material. I don't know if you got to see the stencil um, material yesterday, but we're getting it. It's coming. So I decided to order some etching cream. I know that's something people have been wanting to see. So let's do that. We're going to be doing that. So we've got etching coming up, UV resin coming up. Of course, we have our Empress from Anna Griffin coming. And what's the other thing? There was another thing, the stencil vinyl. But oh, and I wanted to show you this really cool new way. It's really not new. It's very, very old, but this way to seal your envelopes with wax. And you may remember like wax seals way back in the 70s. They were pretty popular, but they've actually go back to, I don't know, 1600s or maybe even earlier, where wax seal was used as a way to verify a signature on a document. And they often were used to seal up a very important like treaty so that people could know how to do it. And so we're going to be doing some wax sealing as well, because I just love that technique. And so we've got that coming up. So there's that. And so there's a lot of stuff happening. Also, the other thing is that I want to show you how to put together Ukrainian two-tone, so the yellow and blue of the Ukrainian flag, Ukrainian two-tone vinyl and iron-on. So if you want to wear your allegiance or your support, you can make Stand with Ukraine, uh, uh, easily make a Stand with Ukraine iron-on. So we're going to be doing that. And we also do stickers, not stickers, decals for the car. Okay. So we have a lot going on. Also, can I just remind you that happy birthday, Faye. It's Faye's birthday. Also, Dawn had a birthday yesterday. And Dawn with an E had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to you all. I also want to thank my friend Kirsten from Rhode Island, who came up with the idea of buying me the Empress machine. I heard a little birdie told me, Kirsten, that you came up with that idea and that you were ready to buy it, and actually did buy it. And then you found out that I bought it myself. I just think that was so darling and so wonderful of you to think of me. And so now you're going to have your own, from what I understand, to play with. So that's kind of cool. So thank you for that. What else? What else is there? So we've got some dies also that I don't usually buy dies, but we do have some Anna Griffin dies that we're going to talk about, and how we can work with Cricut and the Anna Griffin dies. We'll use the bases of the Anna Griffin cards that are found in Cricut Design Space, and then we'll use the dies to sort of style them up. So I think that will be fun. And let's see. So we're going to have a busy couple weeks, these few weeks, and it's really important that you continue to share the YouTube channel and the Facebook channel, and to encourage you to do that. We do have two very fun giveaways going on. I put the information, the specific information on the giveaways in the description of each video that I do. But just to let you know, this March I'm giving away almost $1,000 worth of prizes, including the Cricut Bright 360 table lamp, which has a retail value of $200. So we will have 5 prizes at the end of the month, and we're going to have a special episode of Cricut Chat. I'm just going to check my calendar. I believe we're doing it on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, March 31st. And I'll be picking the names through our random name generator Rafflecopter for the 5 presents. The 5 presents are, the one is the Bright lamp. Another one is a mini press bundle that includes the press and a whole bunch of stuff for you to get started. The other one is called an everything bundle, and that's what it doesn't everything, but it should be everything but the machine bundle. That's worth like $150. And then 2 essentials bundles. So there are 5 prizes up for grabs this month. And well, actually there's 6, because then we also have a separate giveaway going on for this sunflower. This sunflower, appropriately chosen. Here's our sunflower cutie that we are going to be giving away next week, actually. So there are 2 different prizes that you can get your name in for both. So go ahead and get your name in for those, and check the links in the description of the videos for them. The other thing before we get started that I wanted to mention is that when we did the mouse pads yesterday, people are asking for a link. I did post the link both in Facebook and also on YouTube in the community section. It's just a post that shows, I think I put a picture there, but it has all my Amazon links. I just want you to know that those are affiliate links. So by using them, you're helping to support my channel. Also, by encouraging people to sign up and by commenting and liking on the videos, that really does help me. I'm trying to reach a goal of 20,000 subscribers on YouTube by my birthday, which is in April. So this is it. This is the madness month, and it's coming. So definitely keep following me and telling your friends about it, because it's working and it's great. So there we go. So hello to everyone. We've got 100 people on. That's wonderful. Let's get started on this project. So we've done projects with Craft with Sarah before, and she has this lovely Easter sign. It is so simple. All you need to do is go to her website, craftwithsarah.com, and find under craftwithsarah.com, you'll see that she has free SVGs listed right here. And you can, as long as you sign up for her newsletter, which is right over here, you can download all of these. There's a bunch, and there's some really cute St. Patrick's Day. This is brand new. It's a shamrock cut file. Look, there's a beer thing. There's a St. Patrick's Day truck. There's the Easter one. I believe she has like a one that, oh, there's the leprechaun, and there's also one with a lucky. It says lucky. I love these little cards, these greeting cards. So go there, sign up for her newsletter, and download any or all of these that you want. She also has paid SVGs. So if you really, really like them, she does sell SVGs. They're, generally speaking, most of them are mandalas. If you have a dog, this one's free if you have a Labradoodle, but I actually downloaded, what was it called? The Corgi, because you guys know I love Corgi. So here is her shop. So feel free to support her. Oh, look at, do they have guinea pigs? Oh, they have a long-haired guinea pig. Oh, they have a short-haired guinea pig. Might need to get that one too. But I did get the Corgi and I'm pretty excited about that. So she has paid files, she has free files. And please, you know, with all of our freebies that we do, it's real important to support the designers, and they offer these freebies so that you can get used to and understand their projects. So it's really important to support them. And she's actually having a sale right now, 20% off. You see up here, 20% off all of her SVGs. So then the other one that I came across is this website called Like, Love, Do. Now, this is a really fun website. There's a lot going on here at this website. I'm hoping that let me see if I can't. Let's just type in it's just like, love. I can't type today. Come on. Come on. Like, love. Oh, all right. Cancel. Sorry. It's like, I'll remember this now. All right. Okay, forget it. It's likelovedo.com. There's a lot going on this website, and it is not super easy to get to her files. So I wanted to show you, mostly I wanted to show you, I'm not going to be working on her website, obviously, but I wanted to show you the difference in uploading these files. So I'm going to start new, and I'm going to pretend like you've already downloaded Craft with Sarah, and also the this file from likelovedo.com. So once you are, and you can see here, there is Like, Love, Do's St. Patrick's Day wreath. It only comes in black on the SVG, and there are also some issues with it, like when you open it up, all of the layers are not the same size. So I want to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to go to upload images, and if you go to your download file, so let's see about getting to our download file. I hope my computer's going to be working today. If it's not, I'm just going to go straight into the putting it together thing, but it seems to be doing some funky stuff here, and I don't know why. And so, you know, I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, okay, here we go. So let's do upload image and see if it does it again. Okay, so here's my download file, or my download folder, and you'll see here I have a bunch of stuff, and you'll see here this is like the shamrock with Craft with Sarah. She even has like this beautiful sunflower, which I'm thinking about doing. And when you open up her files, she usually mixes them all together. So here we go. I'm going to look for and bring in, upload the SVG file. So that's all I do, is select this one out of all of these, because it ends with .svg, and then I'm going to open it up. And then once I have it uploaded, it is going to appear in my recent uploads, and then I can choose it and bring it into the to Design Space. Unfortunately, when you do that for this St. Patrick's Day wreath, there are 5 layers, but all the layers are black, and they're not all the same size. So what I did first was I decided to go and go look at her image and find out Oh, is Sarah from Craft with Sarah here? Awesome, Sarah. That's lovely. I love your files, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here. So, and I want for you to understand and appreciate that we really do like files that are clean and good. And don't forget that. So Sarah's here. Don't forget that she's having a sale at her website. So it's 20% off. So anyway, these all come in and they all come in black. They're all different size. So the way that these are set up is that this one ends up being green. So you have to change it to green. This one is this one is yellow. So let's change it to yellow. And this is the one that it's supposed to be blue, but I actually changed it to purple because I like the way the purple looked. And this one is red. So when you have changed the colors, and you do have to look at the picture to see how it goes, they go together like this, and you will notice when you do them together like this, I'll align them and center. They're not all the same size, or at least, yeah, they're slightly off. So what I would suggest is you do align, center, and then group it, and then change the width to 11.5, which is the maximum that you can go on. Actually, I think I might do this slightly differently, but yeah, so the maximum you can go is 11.5. So I'm just going to actually ungroup it and make sure. Yeah, no, what I would suggest, don't group it and resize it. Actually, change each one of the layers to 11.5. Okay. So by doing that, let's change them all. 11.5, 11.5, 11.5. 11.5 is the maximum on a Cricut. Okay. And there you go. And then they will, you cut them out. It cuts out very well. However, I decided to add a second layer of green. So once I did that, I just duplicated the green. And then I also added a second layer of purple, but instead of purple, I used craft board to cut out. So I'll show you how that goes together. So there's that. With Sarah's projects, all you do is upload them, and all right. What is it? The mailman now? Yeah. So I know you can't download. It is very difficult to download that Like Love Do. Stick with it, because what she does is she downloads it in a Google Drive, and you have to go in and look at that Google Drive and download from that Google Drive. It is not easy. Okay. So, but with Sarah's file, it all comes in one piece. It all comes the size that you want it to be. And all you have to do is hit make it, cut it out, and put it together. So the point that I'm trying to make is that you kind of get what you pay for. I know this is Freebie Friday, and it's lovely that Sarah offers all these lovely freebies, but in the end, we all have to eat. We all have to have clothes on our back and a roof over our head. And so the reason why people, I think, offer freebies is because they want to show others what they do, and so that they'll buy. And so in the Like Love Do, which I really, really love the design, it was really difficult to download the SVG. So I don't want to like put a damper on it, but you're going to have to work hard to get that SVG. Whereas with someone like Sarah, you get this beautiful SVG that immediately cuts out well, all sized appropriately and everything. So all you need to do is choose your paper, and that's what I did. And I'm going to show you how these go together. And it's just much better, Sarah. Just much better. So let's work on the Easter first. So this is the oversized Easter sign, and I just want to show you the back. The way that she does it is she makes all these little pieces, and then you'll see that there are these like slits, and these slits are to indicate where they should overlap, where the pieces overlap. And then, given that you have many layers here, it makes the file quite thick. I didn't use any foam tape here, but we can use it today in the assembly. But even if you did that, it would make this a very dimensional sign, which is really cute. A couple other things that you could do is you could switch out Google eyes, which we've done for the Christmas one. I used gold glitter here, and I also swapped out a couple colors. I wanted to use a pink instead of a red, so I cut out this for the red. And there are two colors that we've been playing with this week, that pink and orange. So let's put this together. I found it easier actually to start with the small things and go forward on it. So I wanted to put together first the letters. So let's these are all the pieces, and there are a lot of pieces, so don't get overwhelmed, okay? But find and locate all of there's 2 layers of letters. So locate them all and start with that. And so you won't get overwhelmed, okay? So here we have the S, which is part of the Easter. So happy is a little bit EAS. Okay. Happy is a little bit smaller than the Easter, which is appropriate. So here's Easter, EASTER, right? And then here's our happy, HAPPY. Here we go. Now this is the first layer, like the shadow layer or the offset layer, okay? And then here it is with the gold layer. So that's what we're going to do first, and then we'll feel accomplished because we'll have taken away quite a few quite a few of the pieces. And there you go. So let's see, where's my H? I'm missing an H. Oh, here it is. Okay. So to glue, I use this glue, Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. I often also use this called Art Glitter Glue, but I prefer this one. It is now back in stock in the large quantity. So I like it because it has this precision tip, and you do need to keep that tip nice and clean between uses, or else it'll get clogged and you'll just be all like pulling your hair out. So all I'm doing is using that precision tip and gluing each of these letters onto the shadow layer. And we'll let them dry after we do that, and we'll move on to some of the other bigger things. Okay. So HAP. Did I ever tell you that Easter is my absolute favorite holiday? I think it's because my birthday generally falls in the vicinity of Easter. And one of my favorite birthdays that I ever had, my mom, she made it like an Easter egg hunt because it landed on Easter. So she took all of my presents. She bought me a bunch. I always like little presents. Like a big present is nice, but I liked little things like, oh, I don't know, paper and pens and things like that. And so she got me a bunch of little presents and wrapped them up. And then she made a Easter egg hunt, like with the she was very, very creative and thoughtful, as when we were little. And I just remember like following this Easter egg hunt with my younger sister Annette, and one of the presents was in the dryer downstairs. That was funny. I just remember that so vividly, that I think that might be the reason why also I like Easter, because all of the lovely flowers, and you know, at Christmas it's so dark. I mean, that's why we have all the lights and everything, but I just love springtime and that feeling of everything's springing up and everything. So it is my favorite holiday. So just so you know more about me, get to know me. Right. All right. So we did all of that. Let's put those aside. And now we're going to put together the little characters. Okay. So we'll put together, we're going to save these blue pieces for the very end. And let's grab all the white, yellow, orange, pink, purple, all of these colors. And we're going to start matching them up. And so, for instance, this purple goes on the yellow. And this, let's see, this orange goes with this pink. Isn't that cute? And this purple also goes on the yellow, I believe. No, there's a pink. Pink. I got this wrong, actually. So purple goes with pink, and yellow goes with the pink over here, and brown goes with this one. So let's glue all of those eggs together, and then we'll work on the bunnies and the chick. So you can use a thicker line of glue for this if you want. I just really like this project. It was a whole lot of fun. The St. Patrick's Day wreath was not so much fun, but the end result was really nice. So if you struggled with it, I totally get you, because I did too. But if you persevere and stick it out, you will get a nice file that creates a nice wreath there. Um, so there's we're starting to get our eggs together. We got all of our eggs in a row in one basket, right? What does Mark Twain say? It's okay to keep all your eggs in one basket, but watch that basket. I always thought that was the best quote. um, Mark Twain was pretty funny guy. So let's see. We're gonna do this. I'm so excited to be working with Cricut on all of these lovely, you know, working with my Cricut on all of these lovely, cool new crafts. Cannot wait. So there are our 4 eggs. Let's do the chick next. So the chick is composed of, oh, I forgot an egg. There's an egg too. There's another egg. So we'll do that in a sec. This egg's actually a little different because it leaves this opening for the chick. So you're going to go ahead and just put glue on this side of the egg to sort of hold it in place, and then we're going to put the chick there. So let's do that. Too close? The video is too close? I'll go up a little bit. Okay. So, so there's the chick, and he is created by adding this white piece on the top and then another white piece on the bottom. So here he is jumping out of the Easter egg. How's that? Is that better? Hi, Perlita. How are you? So we are just going to, this is a gluing thing. And again, you know, we can add some foam tape. What I would like to add foam to are the features on the bunny and probably on the letters. Okay, so there's our chick, and his eyes are right here. Where's the other eye? It's got to be around here, but he has an eye and a nose. So let me just check. If not, we'll find it. So we'll find it, and it gets glued like this. And if you wanted to, you could use some foam tape there. So we're not going to glue it all together on there. But let's hit the second bunny, or the next bunny, I should say. The next bunny, which is the chocolate bunny. Or the first bunny, which is the chocolate bunny. I just found another egg. There's a lot of eggs in this one. That's probably the other thing. I just love decorating eggs. I have decorated eggs every year since I was a kid. I just love to do it. Okay, so here we go. So it's 2 tones of chocolate. I tried to get the chocolate, the best chocolate colored brown, but browns are not a very prolific color in the craft scene, the craft paper scene. So do your best. And you know, there are also white chocolate. So if you can't find brown, make a white chocolate. He also has a little ribbon around his neck. Where can I find it? He has a little pink ribbon. Where is it? Please, God, help me. But see, it gets a little less overwhelming as we get more and more or closer and closer to the goal of this. I may actually not have all the pieces here, so we'll just do the best we can. Okay, so there are 2 bunnies. There's this bunny and this bunny. So let's work on this bunny first. He has the flippity floppity ear, and he's sitting in a tulip, which I think it's a tulip. It looks like a tulip to me. So he has the flippity floppity ear. So here are all the pieces. This one, and then it has the shadow. It has the second layer color, and then also has this for the back. And then his body, which is actually, you can see it's got part of the cutout here, like this. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this on. We actually don't need to glue the whole back of that. There we go. And we'll also, oh, there it is. There. Oh, yay. And there's the chick beak. So that's cool. And we'll get our dots, our foam dots, because we want to make the face be a little bit dimensional. So we'll do that. All right. Now this piece, you'll see that there is this cutout here. That's to indicate where it's supposed to get glued. You see that? I think that's the way I took it as. So I just put glue on up to that slit and glued it on here like this. It actually gets covered with this, you see? So you could, let's do it. You could get your pop dots out, and these, I'm not really keen on these pop dots. I'll tell you, this particular brand. I thought they were all the same, but no. I have learned my lesson. They are not all the same. And these ones are not super sticky. You have to use a whole lot more just to get the amount of stick that I'm used to. So let's get my weeding tool and take this off like this. So what has everybody got planned for this weekend? Isn't it great when it's starting to feel like spring? And I mentioned it the other day. I mean, like, I cannot wait to get my house cleaned. I'm going to take up all my rugs because my dogs are not exactly 100% trained. Benji is the biggest culprit. And in the wintertime, they do not like to go outside if it's raining. And so I end up with rugs that are not pleasant. All right. So there's our, and the head is floppy. That's okay, because it's going to be on the background. Okay. And we have to find, see how these are all coming off? Criminy. That's awful. We have to find the piece for the nose like this, and then the little dot. So let's put some dots. What a mess. It's like opening glitter. Crazy. All right, so these are awful everywhere. Where did I get these? Ugh, remind me not to buy these again. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna take off this part. I don't know if I'm going to continue to use these because, boy, they're frustrating me. I don't get frustrated too easily. So, okay. So, there's the second bunny that we're doing. It needs his nose and his eyes. Here are the eyes. Put the little pupils going up. Isn't it fun to play with paper? So much fun. It's very therapeutic. Okay. And then he has a nose, which is around here somewhere. It's probably covered with these dumb dots. Meh. All right. And let's do the last one. He's the big one on the end. And he consists of these two pieces that make up his like trunk, his whole body. Again, with the slash or the I don't know what those are called. The little opening, the square there. So you know where to put this. And then this goes on here. Like this. And he's got this nose. All right. There. I do not like you. Okay, here we go. Oh, what's yeah, it's just a bus. Relax. And appears that I am missing pieces. Oh well. Where's my green pieces? I have green pieces. Oh no. Did I not cut them out? Ay, Rita. You know when you're you're planning something, if it's new, you are very, very good at making sure all of the pieces are together and blah blah. And then you get kind of used to things, and so you're like, yeah, I'm all set for tomorrow. That was me yesterday. I'm all set for tomorrow. I have these cut out. And so not so much. So we'll pretend like the green is there on our second sign. And then I'm going to go see Mom later, I think today. And I'll bring her these signs and she'll love them. My mother was never into, I think because she's English, it's weird, but my mother was never into St. Patrick's Day ever. Like, I think that the extent was maybe we would get green bagels. That was it. We lived in a very Jewish neighborhood and we'd get green bagels. Okay, so now that we have all of our little pieces together, we will put together the base. Okay, so let's move it all of our little guys out of the way, and let's have a look at the base pieces. So for this, I would suggest that you look at the original art on it, and to do that, you have to go to your SVG, ungroup it. Let's ungroup this and kind of move these things over so you can see how the base goes together. Okay. So you see, you have to move all of these. So there's the green, which I have forgotten to cut. So we'll pretend that I did cut it out. And let's have a look at the base. Here. Okay, base. Let's arrange it to the front. All right. So this is the base, and they're all cut out of pieces in a blue. So you're going to take your pieces. I'm going to move down here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to, following along with the picture, I'm going to take my pieces and sort of just line them up like so. So there and there, and then it goes this piece over here, middle, and over here. Okay, so I know you can't probably see everything in the camera this way, but I can start, actually we can start from the bottom, it's fine. And we're going to put some glue right here on this bottom piece like this to cover that slat. All right, the slat is just there to indicate where you're supposed to put that piece. And this actually, you could cut out a second set of, if you really want a really sturdy sign, you could cut out this piece in also craft board and just put it on the back. I've done that. I did that with the Christmas one, and that worked out nicely. But I didn't do it with this one. I did do it with the St. Patrick's Day wreath. And if Sarah's still listening, Sarah, we are going to be doing more of your freebies probably again in 2 weeks. So maybe next week. Hey, why not? We haven't done a dreaming tree freebie in a while. So all right, so now that we have these two pieces, we're going to now attach the top and the bottom. So let's get ahead and put our glue here right across. And you could use double stick tape for this. No saying that you must use glue, but whatever adhesive, the adhesive of your choice. How do you like that? Okay. All right. I probably should have covered this piece here, but it's okay. It's going to get covered. Okay. Now we just have to take all of our little pieces and start placing them around. So let's get our big pieces. So there's the And there, we're going to pretend that we have our green down here, which we don't, but we'll just pretend. And we'll start placing these bunnies and the chick like this, and the bunny. And then there's the larger egg over here like this. And then we've got these eggs up here. That's the A. This one ends up being the P. This is Y. And this is supposed to, I did it wrong. This is supposed to be, this is supposed to be the green, and then here, okay? And then, just so you can get a look at how it's going from here, you then have all of your letters that you can place. P, P, Y, and then E, A, S, T, E, R. Okay. And that's how you're going to put it together. I'm not going to finish putting this together because I want to jump to the other one, but this is what I'm not going to just do all that work and have you watch me gluing things. Okay. So this is what it looks like. This does not have any foam tape, but feel free to put foam pieces in there. Let's have a look at the St. Patrick's Day wreath now. So when I first cut this out, I cut it out exactly the way that she suggested, which was it had only the 5 layers. And once I got it done, I said, "I this is not very thick." So I cut out an additional green layer, but I didn't cut it out of glitter. So I went back and I glittered this up. This is still pretty floppity, even though it has that extra layer of green in there and the glitter. So I went back and cut it again, and I cut out a duo. This is called AC cardstock duotone glitter. And be very careful if you do cut this; it ruins your blade. So you might want to have like a deep cut blade for that if you do get the duotone. Okay, and then I also made a backing out of craft board. So this is how that looks. All right, so these are the layers. There's the black on the top, and then the yellow, and then we have the 2 green layers like this, and then the red layer, that, and the purple layer, and then this is the craft board layer for the back. So I like to start these kinds of projects from the back, and I'm going to take, and by the way, this black craft board is the same as the purple or the blue layer, just cut out in craft board. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to use my bigger glue because I don't need that tiny precision tip for this. And you're going to want to put a lot of glue, especially around the edges of this design, because there's a lot of hearts, and I don't know if they're clovers. No, yeah, hearts and clovers. So you're going to want to really get this nice and stuck. And also remember that you could, in between layers, put it underneath your mat or something and like flatten it out a little bit, because the glue can sometimes make it a little wavy. Okay, so there's my craft board layer, and here's my other layer. Again, you could even use your brayer if you want to press down. Where's my brayer? To do this if you wanted to. That would help to make sure that that glue is adhering all the way through. And then the next layer is red. This is the back. right? So let's go ahead and glue that. Now, as we get closer to the front, we are going to be having to switch to the precision tip for the glue because there's some pretty delicate cuts in the front layers. Oh, something's going on and my piggies are having words with each other. I don't know what's going on. All right. So you know what happened was this didn't cut out great because I kept cutting out all that glitter, and you'll see sometimes my cuts have these little pieces that didn't cut all the way through. And it's because I ruined the blade on my machine. So yeah, the glitter looks great, but if you use the wrong glitter, this was very thick. It was almost like card craft board, you know. It made it very difficult. So here, I'll do this other one. It wasn't Cricut, you know, it wasn't Cricut green, which I haven't had in a while. They haven't had Cricut green in the shop for a while. Someday they'll get all of the glitter back and it will be a happy day for all of us because Cricut glitter cardstock is the best. The second best I would say probably is Michael's. Only depends on how you get it. Like if it comes in a pad, it's not so great because it can be a little bit difficult to like undo the plastic or the tape. Here I am. Blah blah, Rita blah blah. And sorry, you know what? I'm doing this. I don't need to do this on the letters because this is my first layer of letters. Well, now. Okay. See that? Caught myself. All right, again. Now, when you are putting these together, it's really important that you are hiding the bottom colors so that only the colors that are supposed to show. This gets really important when you get to the layer with the yellow and the black because it really looks messy if you don't do it correctly. Okay, so here's our glitter layer. Now I can put the glue on the letters. I don't know what I was thinking. I had my bottles of glitter, and by the way, I have a huge box of glitter in all the bottles, and I was like, I'll just put this on there. Pfft, no. After the fact, I did it, and I was like, oh, what a mess. Had it everywhere. Glitter's like herpes, right? Never goes away. All right. So glue. Okay. This one goes on. Make sure I'm not seeing any of the other layers. And now I can press it down with my brayer. Or again, you could also stop between layers and put it underneath your mat that you work on, but this works too. Okay, so now the next layer, the white and the black layer, this is what I mean. Like if you do not get this on really, really good, you're going to see the yellow come out from the black. So what I would suggest is that you isolate those two and get your glue all on this. Work fast, but make sure it's pretty steady on all of these pieces. Now, if you accidentally miss one of these hearts, don't freak out because you can go back and fix it. And I'll show you how to fix it because I'm sure to miss out on some of these hearts. But I'm saying try to work fast because it's a big piece and you have to, you don't want your glue to dry. I mean, it can dry a little bit, but not a whole lot. The other thing that you could do is if you accidentally glue it and it's not right on top of the other piece, is you can take a marker and use a marker to, and I'll show you what I did with the marker so you can see what happens if you mess up. And here we go. This would be one of those that would be great in fast forward because you don't have to see me, but you get to see what it takes to put it together. And sometimes I don't have the patience to watch long videos. I understand that. That's why I started doing those speeded up reels, but most people didn't like those, so won't be doing those all that much. All right. Anymore. Okay. So up here we didn't get all of the hearts. So let's go back. Starting to dry. So all right. Okay. So now we're going to take our yellow layer and we're going to place that black right on the top. If it's helpful to you, you can do this backward. It can sometimes be helpful to do it that way. So that, I don't know why, but it just makes me see it better. But you see, you have to make sure that that yellow is not showing through. And let's see, we're going to have to go back and put some glue on, but that's okay. Because if you have the yellow showing through, which I did in this case, I took my black alcohol marker and I just cleaned up the edges. You see, I wanted to make sure that it looked correct so you'd see what I was talking about. So this is a hard part of it. This one here I didn't do anything on, just cut it out. Okay. So now we're not seeing that much there. And also remember, when you put this layer on top of the glitter layer, you're going to need a lot more glue because glitter is tough to stick. So get your bigger glue tip out and give it some nice heavy glue there because it does need it. All right. Not too much, obviously, but enough to hold it in place. All right. Dot, 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 dot. I'm quiet today. I'm not chit-chatting. What is wrong with me? Don't know. I think I'm just thinking about all the fun projects we're going to be doing. I was thinking how lucky I am. You know, I like to watch the late night shows on the podcasts after the fact because I cannot stay up that late. And this fellow named Sam Waterston, who's on like was on Law and Order, and then he was on Grace and Frankie. He was on, and he was saying how lovely it is to be in front of a studio audience. And I was thinking about that because when I went to do videos, when I first started doing videos, I couldn't get the hang of it because I felt like I didn't know who I was talking to. And it became a little weird. And then I got to know you guys by doing the lives, and I could, interact with you. So now I'm like, I don't know that I could go to doing my videos pre-recorded at this point because it's nice so I can see. Yeah, what's wrong with this, Rita? Yeah, he's awesome. Okay. So when I put this layer on, I did use a lot of glue here. And if that happens, you can use something, whether it's like, I use this a lot, which is a weeding tool to just kind of get rid of that extra glue that's seeping out. I know it does dry clear, but I just don't want it to look different. And so I'm going to do that. You could also add a little piece of hanging paper for this. So here is what I'm talking about. So if you don't have a lot of glue here, you'll have this like lift up. So you can go ahead and lift it up and put your glue here. Or I bet Leo, I bet Leo would actually have you do it in sections so that it didn't dry, but I'm not Leo, as you guys know. So, and Leo is the guy from Dreaming Tree. I bet that he would have you do it in sections, but I'm just having you spot do it because I did it okay, but not for this one. This one just a little bit. All right. So if you haven't done it today, go get your name in for the giveaway. I want to give these prizes out. I can't wait. It's going to be hard for me to wait until the end of the month to give out a prize. I'm like really looking forward to doing this. We'll have a special edition. I don't know what will make it so special about it except to give away the prizes, announce the prizes, but hopefully we'll also be celebrating our 20,000 subscribers. Let's do that so that we can have a big old party. All right. Maybe I'll have a cake. I love cakes. Okay. So there it is, all done. I might have to go back and, and do some of the side pieces. But see how nice and sturdy it is because I put that craft in there. Versus, is this the one that I didn't put that extra layer in there, or the craft in the back of this one. So that is this. What giveaway is ending in 2 days? Really? What do you mean? Do you mean the cutie one? I don't know. Really? Oh, I thought it was the 10th. Oh, the cutie giveaway is done in 5 days. Yeah, so I can at least give out a cutie. But there you go. Okay, so those are our projects for today. I want to thank Miss Sarah and for coming along and checking out the video, and thank also this woman. Her name is Donna, that came with this, but I particularly really like this one, and there are a number of other files that I want to do of Sarah's as well. So I hope that you go to both sites and try to download them and have a little bit of fun with them. I am going to see you again tomorrow, and we're going to be doing cutaway cards with our joy. Okay, cutaway cards with the joy. Really interesting way to do cards. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a super weekend. And yes. Oh, and so also happy birthday to Tammy, Dawn, and Faye, because they're birthdays. No, the big giveaway is not ending in 2 days. I gotta check it. I'll check it, but no, the big giveaway is ending on the 30th. Tomorrow probably about 5 o'clock. I think I'll do it at 5 o'clock. I'll schedule it after I get off. And I'll take a look at those giveaways, but no, they're not ending. The big one's ending on the 30th. All right, I'll check it. Okay, I will check it. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.